Alrighty, guys. Welcome, welcome, one and all. How smart do you think you are? We're going to be playing Newton. This is a game by Nestor Mangorn and Simone Lucani. Newton. It's published by Cranium Creations, maybe? Anyways, this is a deep kind of thinky kind of interactive Euro that has a really cool mechanic where you basically everybody's starting with the same 6 cards, although each set of cards is slightly different. You notice I'm playing the red set because I like playing red. That's the only reason. But the green set, the blue set, the yellow set, they're all slightly different. And you also randomize, just about everything in this game is randomized, which is super cool. But anyways, the cool mechanic is you have these 6 cards, you're going to be playing out these cards, and you're going to get to take the actions on the cards and do it. And the more times you see that action, the more powerful it is. And then at the end of the round, one of your cards gets tucked underneath your board, and you get to use that special ability for the rest of the game, but the card goes away. So it's going to be an interesting concept. So, anyways, let's take you to the board and show you what's going on. This is all randomly set up. There is some, like, a whole bunch of these little pieces and parts that you're randomly put out on the board, and you mix and match all of them. You can see all these little pieces have been mixed and matched. All of these little pieces have been mixed and matched. All of these little pieces have been mixed and matched. So everything on here is mixed and matched, including your actual player board, because you will see that each board is different. And so you randomize your board, you get a different starting tile to use. You get your random set of cards, and so every time you're going to get a different setup. In our case, we have green and orange. And the orange is on the travel action. The green is on this other action. And, yeah. All right, so let's talk about what we're seeing here to kind of keep everyone's brains working here. So this is kind of like the overlay here. And what we're trying to do here is we obviously start in Basel. And we're going to be moving around to the different locations to either pick up rewards or to visit these other locations. There are cities that we can visit. There are ancient locations that we can visit. And why would we want to go to these cities and ancient locations? Well, on our player board here, you can see that there are things we need to do. And if we can complete rows and columns, we can then get victory points. So if I was to complete this column, I would get 4 victory points, which is good. Victory points are great. But to do that, I have got to have visited University number 4. I think they're universities now that I think about it. I think it's universities, not cities. I think these are universities. These are ancient sites. I could be wrong. Again, I should look it up because I am a stickler for the rules. Yes, universities. So the half semicircles are universities. These are ancient lands. These are the city tiles, which obviously makes sense because there's Madrid, and there is Marseille, and there's Amsterdam, and there's Paris. So, anyways, city tiles, we have some universities, we have some ancient lands, and we have our scientist. Our scientist is going to run around going to different locations to get rewards. If I end here, I get this reward, whatever that reward gives me. If I go and visit this location, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my pieces and parts off of the board and I'm going to place it on there. So as my guy moves around. The reason you'd want to do this is if you uncover all your little pieces and parts, you can see you start getting more and more victory points the more pieces and parts you put on your travel board. So not only you're trying to get your little pieces and going to your certain locations that you need to go to so you can get your rows and columns complete here on your player board. You also have your technology board over here. Here's our little student. We actually have 3 more students. Yay! And we can get more of them and put them on. And what we're going to do is the same thing. Move this guy up a track towards getting an objective. There's all kinds of different objectives we can try to get to. And if we stop at certain spaces along the way, we will get those rewards as well. There's also a worker track way up here. That's kind of a little hard to see. Maybe if we tip up the camera just slightly. Here's the worker track. And again, if we stop at different spaces, we can get some rewards. As we're going along this track, we'll actually get some money. And obviously, certain things will give us at the end of the game. If we get to Newton here, he gives us a reward. If we get to all the way up this track, it gives us a reward at the end of the game. This one, this track over here, this track. There you go. Then we also have these masters here. We actually, as playing solo, you draw 6 masters and keep 4. I just drew 4 because I don't know which ones are good and which ones are bad. This is the first time I ever played it. So who knows? So this is what we got. We got $6 instantly. We got a book of our color. We got 2 orange books, and we have a 5 travel a travel for 5. So our actual player board here, which is kind of hard to see. Now that I've tipped the camera up a little bit, I'm going to tip the camera down just slightly. Maybe if I can move the camera back just slightly and move this out of the way. All right, maybe that'll work. All right. We start with 2 coins. We start with some decks of cards here, which are the and you can see there's like 1 little hat on this, which means it's level 1. There's 2 little hats on this one, and then there's underneath me there's a level 3 hat one, and we put out 3 of these cards. 1, 2, 3. So maybe I'll be able to slide these out a little bit so we can see them maybe a little bit better. All right. All right. Level 2 and of course level 3. So this game is all about activating your actions and getting the best bang for your buck because you're only going to have so many turns. You're only going to have so many actions, so get those actions the best you can. How do you get better actions, you might ask, Jester? Well, every time you play a card, you look at the actions, and for every action that you have in play, you get to activate it at level 1 power. So if I have 2 of them, I get level 2 power. If I have 3 of them, I get level 3 power. If I have 4 of them, I have level 4 power. So obviously, the more times you activate it, the higher level it can get. And at the end of the round, we're going to have 5 cards played, and we're going to take one of those cards and tuck it underneath. We're going to get its special ability for the rest of the game, but it's going to be gone. We won't be able to do anything else with that card. All right, what are the actions you can take on your turn, you might ask? There are 5 actions. We have a card for each one of them. I want to get the terminology down right. So you will notice on the bottom of our card, the top part mostly are blank, but there are a few books. On the bottom part of our card gives us all of our different actions. Our first action we're going to talk about is this one, which is the work action. If I was to play this out here on my board, I have 1 work action. That's all I have. I can activate a level 1 work action, which basically means I move this 1 space and I get 1 going. Boom, done. If I had it level 2 or level 3 or level 4, I would move it 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. All right, so that's what the work. We're just moving the little piece down the worker track. That's all it is for working. Very simple. Number 2 is the little wrench. Again, I would place this down on my board. If I only have 1, I do it as level 1. If I have 2, I can do it as level 2, level 3, level 4, etc., etc. So in this case, I only have 1, so I would move my little piece 1 space. If I end a space on one of these special tracks, like this piece here, or if I land on this big piece here, I get to do what that space does. So you might want to try to figure out where you're trying to go. If I'm sending this guy down this path, where is he? What am I trying to get to, right? So this path leads over here to this, which gives you another one of your students. No, I'm sorry, that gives you a master, one of your 4 masters. So that's what the technology track. Obviously, once you start down the path, it might branch off, right? And then you're kind of stuck going that way. So you want to make sure you know what you're heading towards, right? So this one is going to give us, we have, I need to look at this, but it looks like for every one of your students you own, you get 4 victory points. So if we had all those, that'd be 12 victory points. If I only have 1, it'll be 1 victory point. This one is... for every book that I've spent, let's see. Let's look. Like a good Euro, it has kind of like an index at the back of it that shows all the little pieces and talks about what the rewards are. So let's just make sure I know what I'm talking about. So we have received 4 victory points for each of your students, which reach the end of a technology track during the game. So, yes, so your pieces have to have ended at the end of the track. So they can't be in the middle. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. This doesn't count, right? It has to be at the very end. So 4 victory points for each one that's at the end of the track. This one here is receive 4 victory points for every 3 bookshelf tiles you place. So our bookshelf tiles, we haven't talked about these, but one of the actions is to put books out, and if we put out a lot of books, we can get some victory points for that. This one is receive 3 victory points for each university you visited, which is this one here. No, that is not that one. Is that? No, receive 5 victory points for every ancient land you visited. That's these big brown blackish ones. There's 3 of them. So visit all 3 of those. That's 15 victory points if we get a guy all the way up there. And then last but not least is this one here, which is 2 for star. 2 for star. Receive, 3 victory points for each pair of action cards, not starting cards, which are available to you at the end of the game. So for every pair of cards, so if I have 2 university ones or 2 work ones, it's worth 2 victory points if I get my guy there. Newton gives us 3 victory points for every, I believe that is for every university we visited. Yes, for every 3 for every university. So if we get all the way up the worker track, all the way to the very end, he'll give us 3 victory points for every worker or for every university. And there are 6 of them on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 right there. Okay. So the more the universities we get, the better off we'll get. So those are the victory points over here in the technology track. So that is technology. We talked about 2 of the things you can do. Let's talk about the rest of them really quickly. All right. So action 1 was work, which is go along the track up at the top. Number 2 is move your little student as you go to the technology. Number 3 is travel. That is moving your little scientist around the board. Again, if I spend the travel action, which is this little compass thing, right? If I put this into play, right? You count up all the compasses and you notice I actually have 2 compasses because there's one printed on our board. So we're really good at traveling. So we might want to do that a lot. So we put the traveling out and we can move 2 spaces, right? You can move 2 spaces on your turn, up to 2 spaces. Get rewards and stuff. But here's the thing with this is, again, you have to stop at a location to get credit for it. You can't just go 1, 2 and go buy it. So maximizing your turns and your actions on this player board is really good. So that's traveling. Obviously, again, if we stop at a location, we're going to put some of our little peepses out there, get the board filled up with all of our pieces. We get a lot of victory points over here. Plus, we'll go to a lot of different locations, which will allow us to do more things on our board here. And get us more rewards and victory points and stuff on that board. So you can see like this one here, we need to go to space number 4, which is there. We need this one. We need to go to this space right there. For this one, we need to go to this space. For this one, we need to go to this space. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. I think these are all the locations that we must go to if we're going to unlock the locations. That's travel. All right, next up is lessons, which is the little hat lessons. Boom. You can take, again, level 1, you can take a row 1. If you have a rank 2, you can take it from rank 2 or to rank 1. If you have 3 ranks, you can take it from rank 1, 2, or 3. You can't combine them. You can only take 1 card. So if I have a rank 3 and I take one of the ones, that's it. I don't get like leftovers. There's no mixing and matching. There's none of that. So, and you can see all these cards have things on the top and things on the bottom. So that is lessons. And last but not least, that's 4 powers we talked about. We got working, we got technology, we got traveling, and we have lessons. Last one is obviously the board here. It's called studying. You want to study, and you're going to be doing things with books. Books, right? Books. So what we can do, again, rank 1, you can only put it at level 1. If you have rank 2, you can put it at rank 1 or level 2. And rank 3, first, second, or third. And what you're trying to do, again, is take your little pieces over here. Not destroy your thing, Jester. And put it out on somewhere that you have available. So I would need a green book to put this out. I don't see a green book. How are you getting a green book, Jester? I can't put it there, obviously, right? Oh, I can go here. No, I haven't visited that location yet. So going here and doing this action is not great until you can start putting these pieces out. And so deciding what you're going to need to do, like I need a green, a blue, and a orange book. Right? So I might want to pick those up so I can get this. You can see a rank 3 one would give me 2 orange books and a green book. If I was able to get my little guy up here, right, I would get a master. I could actually put this guy into play and he would give me a free book every time. These, I should mention, are not technically in play yet, and maybe I shouldn't put them there because they do look like they're in play. Where am I going to put these? There's just no room. I'm going to put these over here for now. These are the masters. I don't own any of these masters. I only own $2. That's what I own. But I'm Newton. I'm very smart. I can make things of myself. Someday I will make something of myself. So if I come over here, I can get a master. My master might go, hey, have a free book for the rest of the game. Woohoo! So, yeah. So there's all kinds of nice combos you can start thinking about and doing as you play. All right, so let's put our guy back in Basil and start here. So, some of these spaces you will notice are highlighted with tokens if you're just playing with a specific number of people or more. So 3 or more people, you would put a token here. 2 or more people, you would put a token here. 2 or more people, you put a token here. 4 or more people, you put a token there. Obviously, we're playing solo. We don't get any of those spaces. We do have a token up here. We have a token here. And a token here. And that looks like it's pretty much it. All right. Some of the paths cost money to go down. So you might wonder, well, Jister, what if you need to go extra? How do you get extra? Like if I just put this out, and I want to go, oh, hey, is there a way to make this stronger? It's only a rank 1. Yes, you can make it stronger one time in each play by spending 2 money. You can increase it by a rank of 1. That's it. You can't do that twice. You can't do that multiple times. You can do it one time every turn. It costs you $2, 2 gold, whatever you want to call it. And you can increase it by 1. That's it. So that's it. So we have six different cards. The one card that we have that's a little different is we have the Joker, which allows us to do anything. It counts as anything. So that's kind of cool because what I could do is we are the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and that's going to cost us $2. All right. Occasionally, I'll probably have to try to figure out what some of these symbologies are, or look them up. So let's see what this guy is doing, because obviously knowing these what each of the little pieces do and what their bonuses are is going to be super important. City of Medicine. If this is the first city of medicine that you have visited, take the medicine income tile from the map and place it in one of your income spaces on the bookshelf with the 1 victory point side up. If this is the second city of medicine you have visited this turn, turn over the medicine icon tile on your bookshelf so that the 3 victory points is showing. Okay, that's interesting. So these are the medicine. You can see the little snake symbol there. And if we flip it over, it's worth 3 victory points. So if we go and visit this, we can then put this on a space. It gets us victory points as long as we have that row or that column complete. So if I put it here, which would be very good, all I need is 1 orange. I need to complete it, but I need 1 orange, which I happen to have right here. This might work out very, very, very interestingly as a nice start. What are we thinking? Are we going to do that is the question. That would be a lot. Okay, here's a little cheat sheet as well. Basically, things you can spend money on. So you can spend 1 money to take these and add 2 more to the row. And this can be an unlimited number of cards in play. You can have 3, 5, 7, 12, whatever. Doesn't matter. So spend the money, draw 2 more cards and add it to the row. So if you don't see something you like, you can spend 2 money to increase the value by 1. Again, if it's rank 1, you can take it to rank 2. Rank 2, you can take it to rank 3. And rank 3, you can take it to rank 4. Rank 4, you can take it to rank 5. You can also spend 3 money on a potion. Potions allow you to do special things with them. And last but not least, you can spend 5 money to get another one of your students and put them down so you can send them up the track and do cool things. I'm just going to leave that there because I don't need it. All right, so if I was going to go... All right, I am going to do that. I am absolutely thinking I'm going to do that. And I'm going to spend my technology... no, I can't do that. No, I can't do that, can I? No, I need money first. So what? Well, let's take the work action. I guess we'll take the work action first and get $1. All right, so first action we're going to do is work. Boom. And we simply move 1 space on the work track. 1 space. And I get 1 coin because that's every space on this has a coin. So that's kind of a way to get money. That's it. Boom. Done. Turn over. Next, we go to our... Now I can do what I think I need to do. And I'll show you why. I'm going to play this here. Am I going to play that there first? I do the wild. 3. No, I would not have enough money then, would I? Huh. I really, really would like to get that, though. So, you know what? We are going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going here. We're doing we're doing a travel action. Again, I have 1, 2 travel icons. You can see them. 1, 2. So it's a rank 2, which means I can move 2 spaces. I am going to move 1, 2, but then I'm going to spend 2 gold to make it an extra rank, so I'm going to be able to move a 3rd space, but to go there, it's going to cost me a gold, so I got to spend a gold to go there, and now that I've ended up there, I get to spend my first token here and put it there, and I get to activate that part, and I'm going to put this part right here, boom, and look, I've got an orange book, which means I can cover that space up here. No, but it needs to be rank 2, doesn't it? Gosh darn it, it's got to be a rank 2. All right. Okay, that's not good. Yes, it does need to be a rank 2 because it's in the 2nd row, and I don't have any money to make it better. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use our Jester. Dun, dun, dun. It's got to be the best card in the game right here. The Jester. It's got to be the best card in the game. This card should be gold plated. All right. It copies another action. And you can make it whatever you want. And I'm going to make it a work action. So I have work and work. So I have 2 works. I'm going to go 1, 2 and get $2. I wonder why I'm doing that. I don't know. I guess it's time to play the book. Play the book. Again, I only have 1 book, so it's rank 1, but I'm going to spend $2 to make it rank 2. I'm going to spend a book. I'm going to put the book right here where I need 1 orange book. Well, I have 1 orange book, so I can put that right there, which means I've completed this row. This is going to be worth 6 victory points every round for us for the rest of the game. That is huge. And last but not least, I have 1 more turn. I can only use this card or this card. This card to be good. We can get something good there. This card allows us to move our little technology guy up. Going 1 space would be a victory point there if we wanted to go down that path. But I think I'm going to play this card there, keep the book because I don't need it. And I'm going to get to draw one of these cards, which obviously getting more orange books would be good. Getting more green books would be good. But all three of these cards are technology on the bottom. Technology, technology, technology. So is that something we want? Yeah, let's go ahead and buy this. It's a rank 1. That's all we can do with it. And we are done. We replace that at the end of the... This doesn't refresh till the end of the turn. Well, it just so happens it's the end of the turn. We've played our 5 cards. It's the end of the turn. So now we have to take one of these cards that we played and tuck it in underneath here. It'll give us a bonus for the rest of the game. But obviously you lose whatever's on the top of it. We only have one card in play that has something on the top. So we probably don't want to use this one. We probably don't want to use our Joker. Our books are studying, or we're going to have to lose one of them. And obviously, we just bought another one of these technologies, and we didn't play the technology one. So whatever one we get rid of, we don't own any. Hey, happy Merry Christmas, Demi. We don't own a copy of that card anymore. So, I'm going to go with the work action and put that underneath their board. I get all these cards back. Boom. Then we refresh this. There's might need that one. And then we get our income. Do we have any rows or columns? Yes, we have this column right here. 6 victory points. Ching. Look at us go. We are going to win this game. Now, obviously, if we could get these filled out, there's 5 more victory points right there. We need to go and visit this guy here. We need 3 green books, and then we need a green, a blue, and an orange. That's not going to be very easy to do. Obviously, if we could get the green and the orange here, we can get the blue card maybe. But that's 6 victory points is going to be huge the rest of the game. And if we had another medicine shop, there is another medicine shop right there. Actually, we could flip this over. That would be 8 victory points for the rest of the game. Well, right now our guys are kind of stuck because it costs some money to move no matter which way we go. And we have no money. So, and we got rid of our work, didn't we? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Oh boy, that was maybe not the smartest move on the planet. Although, this will allow us to get a buck. Right. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I think I am actually going to do that. I think I am going to actually do that. All right. We are going to put this down here. It is an technology, and we get a gold piece. Boom. So we can move one space. I think I'm going to go right there. Now, when I play my this card, boom, it is 2 technologies. I get a green book, which obviously we don't have to worry about, but I get to move 2. Now, as I talked about, every one of these tokens you need to end on the space to get the reward, except for the little tiny circles. If you pass over those, you get them automatically. So I get this as 2 victory points. And we're going to end up on this here, which is get a potion. Now, potions you can use for any color book. You can turn them in for any color book. And then also take a rank 3 travel action. So I am going to take a rank 3 travel action. A rank 3 travel action. Oof. A rank 3 travel action, but boy, if I only had some money. Oh, I wonder if these potions can be used for money. I don't think they can, but let's see what the potions can be used for. Alright, let's just see what potions... Potion, what are you going to do? Potion, 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 what can you do? What can you do for me now, potion? Merry Christmas, Richard Kerr. Merry Christmas. What do potions do for everyone? Let's see. I don't know if they can be... I know they can be used for... I would really like it to spend it as a gold, though. So... I get to take it as a rank 3, a level 3. Which I could boost, but I don't have the money to boost it, so it doesn't matter. What I was thinking about doing is going 1, 2, 3 and going over there, but it's going to cost me 1 money there and 1 money there. I only have 1 money, so I can't go over there because I would really like to get that other bonus, which happens. It's weird that they're both like rated next to one another. I could also go 1, 2, 3. It only costs me 1 to get across there, and then I can pick up 2 money from that. Let's do that. We're going to go 1, which is going to cost 2 money. And then 2, we can pick up this, which is going to give us 2 money. And then 3, and we get to put out our second little guy on there. And that is just all from going up this track and landing on this piece right here. Lovely. Now, I'm going to go crazy. I know I'm going crazy. But I'm going to do this again, I think. I think I'm going to make this... I think I'm going heavy into this because... If I put my orange book into play... Alright. We are going to do a Joker... And I'm going to make this another technology. So now I have a rank 3 technology. 1, 2, 3. You can see all 3 of them. I'm going to move this 1, 2, 3, which means I can get one of my masters. One of the masters is coming out. And this is either going to be Daniel Fahrenheit, Basil Pascal, Gottfried Lernitzig, or Giordano Bruno. Now, he'll give me $6, 4 victory points at the end of the game. He'll give me 2 orange books and 5 victory points at the end of the game. He will give me 4 victory points and a rank 5 travel action. But I don't think... you get to put down your pieces or pick up pieces along the way. You just get to move 5 spaces, basically. And then we have our free book and 6 victory points for the rest of the game. It's either going to be one of these two. Do I want the money or do I want the book? I'm thinking book, because here's what I'm thinking. If I bring this guy into play, I have a free book for the rest of the game. I already have a green one out. Right? Oh, I didn't visit that space. I was thinking maybe we can get this right here. Right? Get the green, blue, and then I can put the orange out. Then I have a green, orange, and blue. I could get this space. Problem with that is, I don't know if that is going to work because we haven't visited that space yet. And I also wanted to get this other one there. Going that way might not have been the best choice. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not as smart as Newton. Putting the books out right now is not a great option, but this is, which location is this? This is the, right. That is this one. So we'd have to have a rank 3 to, Holy cowabunga. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to change my mind. I'm going to take this guy and take the money, I think. So I'm going to take $6. $6. Because that book is just not going to do it for me right now. And I do need money desperately because, yeah, we're kind of desperately poor. Poor! We're in the poorhouse. All right, I am going to then do a study action. And, boy, we could do another technology. We could really start, but we need more guys. Which again, you can buy a new guy for how much money was that? $5 buys us another guy. There are ways to get guys, like going to this space right here will get us a guy. So, going one. All right, I'm going to buy a book. I think I'm going to buy a book. And I think I'm going to buy this one right here, which goes immediately into my hand, which is nice. And now I'm going to spend this one, which will give me another buck. And now it's rank 2. Oops, wait a minute. Undo that. Hang on a second. That is not, that is a, this, I'm getting confused. Why am I getting confused? I don't know. Yes, the books is not for this. The book is for the book over here. So I have to give his thing back. Playing this card is not for the books over here. This is for the lessons, my friends. So I wanted to play this card. My bad. I just played the wrong card. And then I will take this card. And then I will play this. And it's going to be a rank 2. And I will get my money now. And it's a rank 2. And I'm thinking about... That's $2 and a book. A working action and a blue and a dollar. And this is probably, it looks like it says spend an orange buck to get to get a victory point. Is what it looks like to me. Doesn't that look like it to you? That's what it looks like to me. Let's see what the cards might say. What does that say? I don't know if they actually have the cards listed here. Inventory titles, city tiles, bonus tiles. Or maybe it's for every book, orange book you have is a victory point. Maybe that's what makes a little bit more sense now that I think about it. I'm just looking to see if I can find anything that looks like that from another source. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. For every orange book we have in play, we would get a victory point if we take that one. But right now, I think I need the work one, to be honest. We're going to put that in our hand, and that's going to be it. So we're going to refill, because it's the end of the turn. Refill all that stuff. We have to decide which card we're going to get rid of. The rest of those cards are going to come back into our hand. You can see we're slightly getting stronger. I'm not getting rid of the Joker, so it looks like we're going to get rid of this one, which we're going to put under here. These cards all come back into my hands. And we are good to go. So we got a lot of money, which is kind of good. We get points now. We get 6 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up to 14. That's pretty good, actually. We got a steady income of victory points. Now we can get this. We need to get to that space there. We need to get some books, and we need to get some more books. Lots of books. Books and more books. So I've got a green, an orange, and a blue, and a green. So I would have to play these 3 cards out, right? And then I would have to play the book card so that I can bring one over and cover that up. So it's going to take us a long time just to get this one little thing. So obviously getting the 2 or 3 books at one time might be very good. Plus we need to go there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that anytime soon, but it is 5 victory points the sooner we get it done. What are we gonna do? This is... Travel action. All right, I'm going to play a travel action. I have a value of 2. Travel action of 2. So I'm going to increase that by spending 2 gold. So it's now a travel action of 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And it's going to cost us 1 more gold to get across there. But we now can put another piece out there. And we can start maybe trying to fill in this line right there. And again, there are if we get all the way up this track, the more 3 victory points for every university that we visited. And one of these is this one here. If we get a guy all the way up this track, for every one of these we visit, it's 5 victory points. So getting another guy and getting off that track might be very good. We have several technology cards, so it's a matter of which one is going to be more advantageous for us. This is a gear. So that is going to be, if we get there, we get to take a gear and put it here. So we'll increase our gears for the rest of the game if we can get to 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So work. Where's our work? Right there. We can move 2 spaces on the work, and then we can play the Joker and go another 2 spaces. Getting another meeple sounds like a good thing, so maybe we want to move again and try to get that extra student. Bring another student into play by getting here. So let's move. That is our compass. We don't have any more compasses. So we would have to purchase a compass with the university action, or the study action. Or we could use our Joker and make that a compass. I'm thinking I'm going to play this, which is going to give us a gold, and then we have 2, and so we're going to get this card right here. It's in rank 2, as you can see. You need 2 icons, so we purchased that card right there. Now we can play that card. The question is, I might actually want to do it again with my Joker. Do it again with my Joker. And now I've got 3. And I'm going to get this one right here. And now if I play this one, I have 1, 2, 3. The wild card only counts at 1 time. You can ignore it every other time, so I don't get to count it again, even though it's I made this this symbol. It's not that symbol anymore. It's back to just a wild card. It only counts at 1 time, so I still 1, 2, 3 though. So I can use any one of these. I think we have a really good combo that I'm just going to abuse in this game right now. So which one am I going to get? I'm thinking about getting this one because it's Orange Book. We're going to go Orange Book heavy because we have this card for every... When I play this card, I'm going to be able to get 3 victory points just by playing this card. So we played this. We have 1, 2, 3. We can get any one of these guys. This is get rid of a potion, and you get 3 victory points and a money. Right now we only have 1 potion. That's not that great. I am looking at this work action, actually. Oh, this is interesting. Is this, I bet you this is every time you get a coin, you get double the rewards. As long as this card's in play. Huh. It is on a travel action as well. Lot of technology. Oh, that's not a travel, that's a technology. What am I thinking? Okay. I am going to take this card, actually. Put that in my hand. Okay. That was this card played. Now, playing this card, we're going to get 1, 2, 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to get to do a travel action. 1, 2, 3 travel action. And I think what I'm just going to do is go 1, 2 and forgo that extra movement so I can put this piece out there and get another student that I can bring out there. Nice. All right, so that's actually the end of the turn. Now, the problem is we used all of our good cards, so we're going to have to get rid of something. Or we're going to have to get rid of our joker. Or we're going to lose something at the top. Let's go. Let's go with. We'll put this travel action in. So now we have 2 extra travel, 1 study action. And 1 work action. We haven't made that work action over there, which again would make this stronger. We do have a work. Oh, we get our victory points at the end of the game. We get 6 more as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only at 23. I think I forgot to do that last time. Shoot. Good morning and Merry Christmas, Will GM for Food. What is going on? We're not doing a great job of moving books up. That is for sure. We're not really doing great with the books. We have only 1 card with the books, and it's our original blank card. But we visited this location. We could get a rank 3 one. And we need an orange, a blue, and a green. There's an orange and a green. And we could grab a blue and a green. Yep. I'm going to play this. It's going to be rank 2, because you see we have 2 there. I'm going to take this one. Boom, in my hand. Lovely. Now, I'm going to play, I'm immediately going to play it. It's a book action, and I can cover that one because I have a blue, an orange, and a green. So I can cover that one right there. So now we're getting, I need a rank 3 one. That is right. Okay. Now, do I have another book? I do have another book. I do have another book, and we're going to get a lot of victory points by doing this. I'm going to play the book, which is now rank... Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That was only a rank 1. So I would have had to pay $2 to make it a rank 2. Sorry. So now I can play this. And now it's a rank 2, and I can make it a rank 3 by spending $2. And you can only rank them up one time every time for $2. So now it's going to be 2 plus 1 is 3. And now I can take this. And since I've visited this, you can see my little piece there. I can put this there. Which means at the end of the turn, we've got this rogue. That's 9 victory points every time. Plus, we now get a potion for free because we uncovered the potion. Which the potions give us free books. Which, I should have thought about that actually. I could have turned in my potion for the blue book. I didn't need to play this card, but that's my inexperience with this game coming through. Alright. Well, if we go and visit this guy there, which would be a good travel action. We do have a travel action. Which is actually going to be this guy right here. Travel action, we get 1 victory point for every book. We have 2, so that's 2 victory points. And we get to do a rank 3 travel action because we actually have 3 of them out there. But I think we're just going to go 2 spaces. We're going to go 1, 2. Bring out another one of these. Put that there. And you can see why. All I need is 3 green books. And we're good to go. Again, I got some books. I have 2 greens. I could use this as a third, which means I need a book. I do have my Joker. I do have my Joker still. I could actually play that. And that would be a level 3 book. Book. Level 3. And I get to take this book right here. And I'm going to make it a book. And I'm going to make it a green book. Boom. So cover that. Or, hang on a second. Hang on. Let's think about this, Jester. I've already visited this place. Right there, right? And I have 2 oranges. I could make this an orange, and then I can cover this space. Since it's a rank, I'm doing a rank 3. I might as well try to get the best one. Let's do that. I'm going to spend this and make it an orange book. 1, 2, 1, 2 plus potion is 3 orange books. All right, end of the turn. These refresh. We're going to get rid of our book down here. We're going to take all these back. We're going to get a ton of victory points now. We're getting somewhere. So in this column, it's 9. This column is 6. That's 16. 25, 35, 41. All right, and we don't have these yet, but we will next turn for sure. Because I can do this one, because I've already visited it. And I can do this one, because I already visited it. We need lots of books all of a sudden, like books. So technology, I guess, we're just going to kind of ignore technology right now. And working, we only need to work to get the money, but getting... There's so many good things we could be doing, but we're not. We get a couple potions by moving to Belgrade over there. We need to go back up to Vin so we can flip this token over to its other side, which would have been nice to do like 6 turns ago. Ooh, this one's interesting. That is lose 2 money to put a token on one of those spaces. Are you kidding me? Is that what that means? Let me look at that. Because if that's what that is, we might want to go over there. Let's see. That is minus. Pay 2 coin and place a travel cube on any ancient land of your choice. Yes, it is. Wow. All right, so that's... Ooh, that kind of changes my mind what I want to do now. Because, again, if I get this guy up to here, 5 victory points for every one of these I've visited. And if I go over there to get this, then we can come around the corner and pick this up. And then I can put a token. Yeah, I think that's a plan. We're going to travel. Travel, 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 travel. I only have 1 travel, and it's my this card. Really? I only have 1 travel, huh? Alright, we're going to do it. So, how many orange books? None. But I have a travel of 3. So I can move 3 spaces. We're going to go 1, 2. And we're going to stop right there. And I'm going to put a token out there. And I'm going to spend... Ooh, we're almost out of money. I didn't think that that was going to be an issue. Well, I'm going to spend 2 money to put another token out on this one right there. Now we're going to go heavy into this. We are going heavy into that. So we need technology. But before we technology, let's see if we can work. Let's work. Oh, no, we need money. We need money first, don't we? Yep. All right, we're going to do this card, which is going to give us $1. And then it's going to allow us to get a level 2. And we're going to take this one right there. And then I'm going to play that one, which is going to give us a book of our choice. And it's a work, and I have a level 2 work. I'm going to make it a level 3 work. Oh, no, that's not what I'm going to do. Gosh darn it, I need more. I need... All right. We're just going to go a level 2 work. 1, 2, boom, done. And we're going to get $2 for that. And then what we're going to do... Stupid, dumb, stupid thing. I'm going to get $1, which I will get $1. And then I'm going to do a work of 3. But I'm going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. And I'm going to take this, put it on our board. Boom, right there. And last but not least, we got to start moving down the track, my friends. Let's go. We're going rank 1, 2. I want to make it a rank 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I get to double the reward. Oh, but only of the little circles. So yeah, that didn't matter. That's but I do get to put a work now here. All right, at the end of the turn, one of these guys is going away. I think it's going to be this guy. Because we're probably... Oh, wait a minute. What's this? This one looks interesting as well. What does this guy say? 2 victory points times locations times... Wait a second here. Maybe we will keep the work. That seems... I see, this is the problem with this game, is it's like everything you see you want to do, and I can't do everything. All right, where is that token? It is. Receive 2 victory points for every ancient land you have visited. Perform a single technology basic action of value equal to the number of ancient lands you have visited. Receive 2 victory points for every ancient land you visited, and then perform a single technology basic action of value equal to the number of ancient lands you have visited. We have visited 2 so far. We should probably try to get to our last one. Yeah, we're gonna put this underneath. This is gonna be our last go. We got basically 5 turns remaining in the game, but we're gonna get victory points before that. We're gonna get 9 and 6 is 15. That's 41, 51, 56. 56 victory points. We're not. I don't know how we're doing, but we'll keep going. We'll see. This is a neat little game. Yeah, for sure. This is cool. I like this. All right, we definitely want to go visit that before we get to this, but we need to get somebody, this guy, up here before the end of the game, because that's 10 victory points at the end of the game. Unless we get to there, then it's 15 victory points. I don't know why we wouldn't get there. But we still need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces on the technology. So it's going to take us a couple cards to get up there. So I need to travel first. Do I have a travel? I do have a travel. It is going to be 1, 2, 3, but I'm only going to go 1 space. Boom. We're going to put a little token out there. Next time, we can start getting victory points, which would be good. Oh, we need to do a book action as well. We have a book. We need another book. We need another book. Right. If I make it 2 books plus 2. Yep, okay. So that is 2 books. Make it 3 books. And I'm going to take the book and I'm going to put it right here because we've gone to that location. That's going to be worth 5 victory points at the end of the game. Might as well do that. Next thing is we need to get that up, which is a technology. So this is going to give us a buck. And we're going to move 1, 2 spaces. 1, 2, which is going to give us 2 more victory points. We're up to 58. We only have 2 actions remaining. One of those actions is going to be to move this guy. And he's going to be 1, 2, 3. We're only going to go 1, 2. Oh, wait. Ooh, yes. We need, no. We need 3 blue books and a green book. I'm going to have to play this one here, which is an any book. And I can use this as the other book. So we're going to do a work action at value 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it 5. I'm going to spend 2. And then I literally get 4 bucks back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get 2 victory points for every location I visited, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I can take a technology action equal to 3, which is just going to move this guy up there. Is that going to be good enough? I have 1, 2, 3 blue and a green. That is going to be good enough. Woo! 5 victory points for every one of those locations I visited. That's 15 more. 14, 24, 29. That's 50 plus, that's 79 victory points so far. We only have one more action to play. One more action to play. What can we get? What can we do? I don't know. What can we do? We probably don't need any cards. We got plenty of... Well, is there anywhere we can go to get something that's going to give us something good? Obviously, can't get a new guy there. We can move a technology, but all our guys are at the end. We can draw a new card. We can do anything as a joker. We can do technology. Yeah. So maybe we draw. Yeah, let's try. Let's see. Can we do anything on the board here? It'll be a book at rank 1, 2, 3. Rank 3 book. So we... Oh! Rank 3 book. We're going to get 4 money out of this. So I guess money might be worth something at the end of the game. Let's see. So we're going to put this down as long as we can put it down somewhere. That's the problem. Yeah, we visited this site, so we can put it there. Unfortunately, we need one more action. What else? Where else can we put it that's nowhere else that's going to give us a bonus? 3. No, we didn't visit 3. Yeah. All right, we'll just put it there so we can get the money, and we'll be done. So that's it. So let's look at the end of game scoring and see what happens. All right. So let's see what we do for end of game scoring here before we do anything. End of the game. All right. The game ends after the end round phase of the 6th round. The number of rounds played can be seen by a number of action cards you have placed underneath. So we've placed all 5, so it's the end of the round. Each player receives victory point for the objective space occupied by any piece of their color. We already taken these, so I don't need to take those again. This is nothing there. We don't have anybody else in the end, so we don't have to worry about that. Players also receive victory points shown on their master cards. So I have 4 victory points for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we do our normal scoring here. So that's 9. We got 9 and 6 is 15, and we got 5 for that. That is 20. 20 victory points. 20 going once, 20 going twice, 20 going 3 times, 33, 43, 53. That's 103 points. 103? Woohoo! One player's scoring at the end of the game. Compare your score with the table shown below to see how much Academy glory you've managed to receive. We got 103, which is 101 to 110 is Master of Knowledge. We're 1 level from Genius, 2 levels from Science Legend. We are, wow, look at that. Woo, we were killing it. Look at, we should see if we should get money. Like, do you get anything for money? Let's, wait a minute. No, I don't see anything like at the end of the game get, money for extra coins. I guess you spend it or lose it. All right, so that's it. I mean, it's you want to get victory points every round so you get a better score at the end. 103 again, Master of Knowledge. I think is that what it was? Master of knowledge, 101 to 110. 110 to 120 is a genius. We're just off a genius, which you guys know that. You guys knew we were just off a genius. And 120 is a science level. Legend. Woohoo! All right. That was good. And now, not only that, let's see if I can find it. They actually came out with another technology board that you can play with that I purchased like 6 months ago. So instead of playing with that board, you can play with this one, which is interesting. Instead, you start down here and kind of go this way up towards these. Each one of these things does something special. I forget. I have to look at here's the sheet right here. This is called the New Horizons expansion, by the way. As long as you have one or more students on the space, you receive 1 victory point every time you perform the indicated action. So as long as your students are on these spaces, you get victory points if you perform the action. So here's the work action, here is the travel action, and here is the study action. All right, so there you go. So maybe, one of these times we'll try this new technology board. Obviously, you've got more player boards as well. You have the work action, you have the technology action, and you have the book action. So there you go with that. So that's cool. All right, let's pull our cards out here. We got a 2 and a 3 and a 1. 2s go in there. The 1s go there. And these go back to us. These go back to this. Very interesting game with a little mechanic. It looks very involved, but as you can see, by playing through, it wasn't as difficult as it really looks. There does look like a lot going on, but it's really not that bad. That was pretty good. I enjoyed my time with this one immensely. This was a great little game. And, it helps when you are a genius. Oh, you know what? We didn't get these. We should have traveled a few more times. We could have got some victory points from that. If you get through all your books, you get victory points at the very end. We didn't do that. And you also get another master as well. One of these guys. So that would have been good. Each one of these has color coded on the back for each player. So you get 12 of the reds, 12 of the blues. So to separate that. We didn't get any special tokens. Obviously, playing solo makes it play very fast, which I like. These, I'm going to try and put these all in little bags. That was pretty cool. I had a great time playing this game. I wasn't sure how it would end up playing, but I think it plays very interesting solo. You got a lot of interesting decisions to make. And again, all this is randomized. All this stuff is randomized, and you have a bunch of extra things that didn't even, make it into the game. So every time will be different, and you'll have to try to figure out what is your best avenue to going forward, and where do you want to go, and which locations do you want to see, and all that fun stuff. So thanks for joining me, everyone. Everyone have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you all down the line. Until then, my friends, bye for now, and we'll see you later for more holiday cheer.